And this kind of situation is also a good learning experience because every hard enduro hill is different, and bike dragging is its own form of art. If you watch the pros do it, they are really good at recovering their motorcycles from like the sketchiest situations with minimal effort. So guys, life hack, if you're watching this far and you like these KTM ODI grips, lock-on style, if you buy the KTM part number, especially if you have, you know, KTM, they are actually like a bunch cheaper than buying the ODI ones. Even these are ODI, they're like almost exactly the same packaging. They come with all the different cams and everything, but I feel like they're like $6 cheaper than normal ODI grips. So there you go, one bit of useful information in this whole video. I'll just put it in the very beginning so that you can go away satisfied. Shoo! Put a new EN91EX on the back of this bike. Not a new, a used one. Flipped it. It's actually backwards, but it actually has a moose that fits it well. So despite the fact that it's blown out, I feel like I'm getting better traction on it, and just generally a lot more confidence than I did with the E50 that I rode here on a couple days ago, basically, in similar conditions. Yeah, this setup works way better. I'll try it on some hill climbs, see how it does. Go to my test hill, see how she does. Yeah, it's just more predictable. Like, the E50 has this tendency to not grip and then grip a lot. This EN91EX just grips right off the bat. So you know exactly when you open the throttle or let go of the clutch, you're gonna get forward momentum. Just way more stable. Like, it makes it way easier to stay on the pegs. The round profile of the E50 did not work well. Oh man, this thing eats it up. Yeah, this is the money. Even being a used tire, this thing works awesome. Oh yeah, this thing rips. Even being, it's pretty greasy here right now. Man, this thing's hooking up. That is incredible. And that hill probably doesn't look bad at all on camera, but it is steep. This is probably the steepest hill here at the Mounds. Not this one. That one, oh, that one's steep, but it's short. This one here. See if we can crawl up this part. Oh yeah. Front wheel up in the air. Oh, this is the sketchy part. This carefully. This. Oh. Now we go up there. Somebody made it, maybe today or yesterday. So you kind of roll down this, and then you gotta start. Whoever did it didn't really put down any power at the bottom, so they crawled up. So there must be a lot of grip, but we'll see. Oh yeah, there's a lot of grip. Just doing a start with minimal run up. This is about my limit. At the log is pretty easy. 2 more feet forward. This is where if I don't have it 100% right and really get a good amount of gas and I'm completely off the clutch, when I hit that hill, I'm basically done. Ooh. See, there I had it pretty good. I got good drive off the bottom, and it worked out for me. This is why hill climb failures are so impactful, because when you screw it up, you waste so much time. Like, if you screw up something on the flat ground, it's not a big deal. It you know, costs you a few seconds to maybe pick your bike back up, but screwing up a hill climb is literally minutes. It was a little bit better, but it's still not great. All the way up the hill. Oh yeah. Look at the top of the hill. Go on the clutch. Hover over the seat. No dabs. Look ahead. That's pretty good. Clutch. You heard me hesitate for a second right there in the where it started getting steep. That kills me every time. Why did I let go of the throttle? I don't understand. Look up. That was way better. I did not chop the throttle, although my eyes still kind of came down. Okay, look up, look up. Decent. Look up, let go of the clutch, hover over the seat. Ooh. That kind of screwed me up. There's a big bump in the middle there that launched the bike. I think that's what's doing it. That's why I'm chopping the throttle, because there's a hole. So that's actually way easier than going through that rut, especially with that much run up. It's because it's still dirt. It's not like loose sand. Come down, look up. Hovering over the seat there. That felt pretty good. I picked a different line kind of midway, and I just did not have enough momentum. You heard me waffle right around that area, and that's what happens. I think the problem is, once again, not looking up on the hill enough, because I was thinking I'm going to take that little line over to the right, and I think that mentally told me, okay, you don't need to give it a ton of gas because you don't want to overshoot that line. And what did I do? I stopped right where that line begins, exactly where that line begins. It's all, the brain knows what it's doing. It did exactly what I thought I needed to do. You gotta make sure you're telling the brain or whatever's controlling the motorcycle that you want to be on top, not at that line. Look up, look up. As Rich Larson says, go deep. Deep, there's a tree right here. But you know what? That's better than dragging my freaking motorcycle. Now you just gotta make sure you don't undo what you just did. It's another hard enduro lesson. It's pretty easy to mess up your progress. Ow. I don't know what just happened. There, I threw a rock at myself or I got stung by something. Oh. So this is the thing that is wild about hard enduro riders. I feel like I just got stung by a bee, but not only am I not gonna go back to the truck, I'm also gonna go exactly back to that spot where that whatever hit me. Or whatever stung me. I don't see anything swarming. This line here is kind of tricky. You go down from here, you side hill up. That side hill is slippery still because it's in the shade. So you have to have some momentum. Good way the pegs. That one was a little wild. Excuse me. I give this like a 60% chance. I had to lean way back on the bike to get up there to really try to pull the traction down. It worked out pretty well. This got kind of sketchy because I just jumped down into this rut. This rut's sketchy. I'll fix it a little bit. It's just too deep. Area trying a line that's not been done before. It looks like it's been cut. I don't think anybody's written it yet. Well, that doesn't go anywhere. I think this tree wasn't here before. This looks like a freshly fallen tree. Enough momentum. I almost got a little wild.